Hey everybody, it's Donna Freeman, and I love using the body, the breath, and the brain to find calm, to be playful, and to empower the mind. Join me for this class. This is a Winter Olympic themed movement and mindfulness class. We're going to do 11 different activities that are all inspired by Winter Olympic sports. All right, so either grab a chair or find some space in your place and join me on the mat. Okay, first thing we're going to do is start with some snow angel breathing. So finding a seat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. One of those beautiful big snow angel ones. A few times, just moving with your breath, your body. Of course, you can do this seated on the floor. Beautiful. Okay, next. Sit back if you're in a chair, or sit upright if you're on the floor. We're going to do some calming breath. Take a moment, maybe you close your eyes. Find the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. Just notice at first. And now moving into a 4-count inhale and a 6-count exhale. Okay? So breathing out. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale. Exhale. Keep going. So this breath, where you inhale and then elongate the exhale, is perfect for calming before any big event, a test, a meeting, a difficult conversation, or maybe you're feeling some anxiety. I don't know what's going on, but if you would like to tap into calm, now, if you want, you can add a sound. So you inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Nice. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Go as long as you can. Exhale. All right. And then just come back to a regular breath. Perfect. All right. Now, getting into the movement. The first Olympics-inspired activity that we're going to do is ski jump. Okay. So for ski jump, you want to keep the knees in line with one another, whether that's together or apart. Do whichever feels good for you. All right. So keeping your big old long ski jump skis on, you're going to come down. The hands face backward, the thumbs towards your hips. Okay? And you can come down as far as you like. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a little more, maybe it's a little more, a little more, a little more. Get those arms up behind you, squeeze them together. All right, so now we're cruising down. And then we're gonna lift off, straighten your legs, lean forward, keep your heels on the ground, chest open, and fly. Push those arms back behind you, land. All right, try it again. Bend, hands behind, okay? Bend ankles, knees, hips, chest looks forward, eyes look forward, hands reach back behind you, squeeze them together behind you, use those triceps. Go low, pick up speed, and jump. Big and long, try and keep your toes long, don't grab them in. Fly, 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 fly as long as you can, and then relax. All right, so ski jump. Fantastic. Next, we have ice hockey. I am Canadian. Of course, you have to have ice hockey. Take your legs a comfortable distance apart, right? And we're going to move side to side. Skating, okay? Push off, push off, push, 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 push. Okay, once you've got your skating, then you need your hockey stick, okay? And you're gonna be dribbling with the puck, okay? And that means that the hockey stick goes on one side of the puck and then on the other side of the puck, okay? And you might have to go fast to get around people. You might have long, smooth skates, all right? Okay, coming close to the net. You're gonna take a shot, up, and slap shot all the way through. Ah, we missed. They got a good goal. Okay, try again. Side to side, hold onto your hockey stick. All right. We gotta go fast in between people. Once again, take a shot. Yay, scored! All right, next we've got moguls. So in moguls, your upper body needs to stay still, pointing down the mountain. The lower body is going to take the impact, right, of those bumps. So like in life, we have to learn to roll with the bumps that life sends us. So turn your toes one direction, hold on to your ski poles, turn your toes in the other direction. Every time you turn, you do a little bounce. That's it. You gotta keep looking down the mountain. Okay, your arms might fly out, right? That's my balance. There you go. Keep going down the mountain. And you can do this on a chair. It totally works on a chair. You're going to sit forward on your chair. So you have to get that angle. Sit forward on your chair. Turn the toes. Turn the knees. Okay? You can hinge forward a little bit or not. Okay? You can even lift up the heels if you want. It's easier to do on a chair. So good for developing the muscles in the legs and the feet, which is going to improve your balance, your posture, and make everything work better in your body. All right, moguls. Next, we have the snowboard half pipe. Okay, so legs apart. Imagine you buckle them into your boots. You usually have a forward leg. Okay, so that toe is turned a little bit more to the front, and a back leg. Right. Feel free to get the feel of that. So the feet are buckled in, right? And this, you're going to lean back a little bit, lean forward a little bit, lean into your heels, whoa, lean into your toes, right? Because you want to get those edges of the board. And going down. Maybe you lean this way a little bit, put more weight on one leg, put more weight on the back leg. Feel how it feels to lean forward and push into the toes. Get that edge. And then the back edge, lean a little bit back, push into the heels. You'll feel it all through your core. There's so many small movements here. Okay? And then if you're really good, of course, you do tricks and jumps. Right? You can pretend that you can ski with the other foot forward. Right? And work here. Again, feeling the edges. Find the edges. Okay? Back. Then forward. And then a jump. Hey, good job. Okay, next, two different speed skating activities. One is the short track, one is the long track. Start with the short track. You're going to stand on one leg, place that hand behind your back. Okay? The other foot, maybe it just comes up onto tippy toes. It might go back a little bit. It might go behind, or behind, or behind, or really over to the side, okay? So a curtsy lunge of some version. Now you can be upright. That's going to be a little bit easier. Or you can start to bend and go lower. The other hand is going to skate. All right? That's it. You're deciding if you'd like to be here or down here. Okay, so this is really going to get into the outer hip. And this other leg, maybe you play around with it coming off the ground. Aha! All right. Of course, other side. You can do this with a chair. Right? So use the chair, standing leg, arm behind, wherever it feels good for you to go. That's where you're going to go to. Okay? If you're confident in your balance, you let go of the chair. Right? Maybe just momentarily. Maybe you skate. Right? We want to feel this hip working, core stabilization. That comes from the beautiful movement, that swing of the arm. Beautiful short track speed skate. Okay, moving into long track speed skate. You're going to step side to side. That's the original movement, stepping side to side. Okay? Then you can start adding arms. You go to the side that you step to. Okay? You can start putting a foot behind. Again, they can be small steps or large steps. You can even get lower. That's really going to work the quads. Or higher, a little less working the quads. And if you can stay low the entire time. And sometimes if you want to go more dynamic, you can add a jump. So you do you. Lots of versions. And yay, long track speed skate. Woo! Okay. From there, getting into figure skating. Okay. So this is a balance activity. Conveniently located wall, chair, counter is always appreciated. Standing tall on one leg, the other leg is going to reach back. Now the standing tall leg, it is bendable. Remember that. Everything is going to engage long. So from the heel to the knee, to the hip, to the shoulder, the back of the head. That is all long and pulling back. Okay? You lift the chest, you bring this hand out anywhere that feels comfortable for you. And then you begin to lift the back foot. And if you want, teeter totter to whatever degree, that you can still keep this long back line. Maybe you go further, maybe you go less. It's still a long back line. If you think you've got really good balance, let go of your supporting wall. Hands can be out to the side. That'll help you with your balance. Look at a spot. Maybe you look forward. Maybe you teeter totter. And this leg is supporting and moving. Come on up. Okay, other side. Use your wall for support. Leg goes back. Entire back body. I like to kind of zipper it up in my mind. Okay? Foot comes off the ground. Knee is bending, if you want. Teeter totter. Okay, we're looking for flexion in this bottom hip. Extension. Lift in the back body. Maybe you lift the other hand off the ground. Go to wherever you want. Pause, hold. Ah, good job. All right, figure skating. Next, biathlon. This one I really like. Yeah. So biathlon is where you cross-country ski, so super fast, lots of energy, and then you find stillness in the moment where you're taking aim at a target. Okay. It's coming into a high lunge. 1 foot back, 1 foot in front. Both knees are bent. Soft body. Now, you've got your poles, and you're going to swing your arms, just as if you're cross-country skiing. You're not moving your legs, just your arms. Get lots of beautiful extension. There you go. Now, you can change speeds by speeding up your arms or slowing down your arms. Okay. Here we're coming up to the first target. As we arrive, we're going to drop down, whatever down is for you. Okay, maybe a little bit, maybe more, maybe all the way. Reach back, get your rifle, take aim, big breath in, slow, calm breath out. Beautiful. Rifle back, come on back up, switch legs, find that lunge, find the arms, and ski. Right. Now, I like to do this with my students often and have them go for 30 seconds as fast as they can, do sprints. Right? So if you want to try that, go for it. Move your arms super fast. Oh, and you learn all about cardio really quick. All right, you're coming up onto that next target. Drop down. This time use the other arm. I know it'll feel weird to pretend to shoot with your non-dominant arm, but do it anyway. Big breath in, slow breath out. Okay, biathlon. Next, we have luge. Okay, now you can do luge on a chair. Let me show you how to do that first, and we'll show it on the ground. The luge on a chair. Okay, you're going to come a little bit forward, extend your legs out. Don't hyperextend them. Don't just let them flop. Have the heels on the ground so that you can have some engagement and some length in the legs. Now you can have the hands behind you if you want, or not. But I invite you to lean back. Start with my hands behind me, just so you can see. Right, now we want to zip up. So ankles go together, knees go together, hip bones go together, right? Core comes in, shoulders come in and down. Okay, kind of lock in, bring them in, bring them down. Okay, maybe you're holding, maybe you're not. Maybe your hands come beside you. All right, that. Everything else will be the same. Okay. Now, if you're going to do luge on the ground, you're laying down, zip up, ankles, knees, hips, core, shoulders in and down toward your hips. Then hands come in. Maybe you lift your head, maybe you don't, it's fine. Okay? Now, in luge, it's small movements to make those curves. Okay? So lift a heel, keep the ankles together and lower. Lift the other heel and lower. Lift a shoulder and lower. Lift the other shoulder and lower. Lift a heel and a shoulder and lower. Heel and a shoulder and lower. And take a break. It's fast. All right. If we're going to do luge, we have to do skeleton, right? It's such a cool sport and so crazy. But skeleton, of course, is face first. Down the hill. It's the same type of micro movements. Okay? So put your chin on the ground and zip up. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, core, everything goes together. Your hands, they actually tuck their hands underneath, become super aerodynamic. Okay? So that now everything is in. Again, you steer with your shoulders, your knees, and your toes. So lift a heel, put it back down. Lift the other heel and put it back down. Lift a shoulder and put it down. Lift the other shoulder and put it down. You know what's coming. Lift a heel and a shoulder. So hard. Put it down. Heel and a shoulder. Put it down. Beautiful. Take a break. Oh, might feel good to wave your feet in the sky and release that low back. incredible core work, luge and skeleton. Our final Winter Olympic sport is going to be curling. Right? So you can come from here into a low lunge, okay? Or you can just step into a lunge if you would rather. Okay. So also you can do this on a chair. You're going to do it on a chair. Use your chair. You sit this way, scooch, and take one leg back. Okay? So it is a lunge supported on a chair. All the same activity, different ways of getting into it. All right. Now, you have to clear off your rock, right? So you get your rock, you scrape it clean, you bring it back, and let it go. As you let it go, straighten that back leg, be long in the body, hold there. Okay. I'm going to show you what it looks like without a chair. Okay. So you're in your low lunge, you cleaned off your rock, you bring it back, bring it forward. Low lunge, curling. Of course, we get to do the other leg. Clean off your rock. It feels really weird to be curling with my left hand, but we're going to go for it because I love you. And come back, and all the way back like this if you want, and then take it forward. Let it go. Be long. And of course, at some point, you'll start yelling, sweet, 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 like that. Curling. All right. There you go. 11 Winter Olympic themed activities for you to enjoy and play with and use for mindful movement. Great for all ages, all abilities. We have given you lots of options. But as we come to a close, I invite you to find a comfortable seat. Take a few deep breaths. If you want, you can place hands on chest, hands on belly, one on each, or in your lap, whatever feels good. And I invite you to imagine your own event. A goal, maybe a meeting, a test, something that you're working towards. It is your event. And feel the breath stay. Notice your support, your team, your friends, your family, those around you who help you, who coach you, who have your best interests. And then remember your training, the things that have brought you here, the practice, the skills, the hope. And then even if you don't think that you're ready, imagine starting, beginning that journey, taking those first steps, not perfect, but definitely brave. Then imagine accomplishing your goal, arriving at your personal podium, finishing the race, going for your own goal. How it feels, pride, a sense of accomplishment, joy. Every athlete trains their body, their breath, and their brain. And so do we. We all have our own journeys, our own goals. Trust in your journey, in the effort, and that the outcome will be beautiful. Find pride in showing up and giving your best, whatever that may look like today. Beautiful. Bringing your hands together. Thank you so much for showing up today, for enjoying this practice with me. I hope you will embrace your inner athlete. Thank you so much, you guys. Till next time. Bye now.